All right, we're here with Double Wide's Michael Natenberg, nicknamed Tank. Got a couple questions for you. I'm told that Stephen Presley has arrived in Sarasota. How does his presence help Double Wide the rest of the weekend?
It's definitely brought the team. We were never really down this weekend, but Stevie's one of the kind of big, quiet leaders on our team. He doesn't say much, but he leads a lot with his play. So we've missed him the first 2 days, and we're definitely looking forward to playing with him today.
All right. Is Double Wide focusing in on stopping any players in particular from sockeye?
Yeah, I think at the beginning of the game here, we're going to key in on the big receivers like MC and CK and make sure that they're not kind of getting the disc out well in the middle of the field. I think a lot of their offense flows through those guys. And they're great cutters, so we're going to try to do our best to keep them from getting under.
Okay. You guys played sockeye in the Labor Day finals, is that correct?
Right.
All right. What did you guys take away from that game?
It was an aggressive game, but we didn't want to overanalyze it. We knew a lot of their guys had to leave early actually to catch flights home, so I think we're going to see a different sockeye today. So I think at the same time we're going to bring a better game today.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's it.
All right.
Thanks a lot, Tank. All right. I'm here with Jamie Idaho Arambula from sockeye, about to play Double Wide. Are there any players in particular for Double Wide that sockeye will be keying in on today?
We're definitely keying in on Kieran Thomas, Vigo. He's one of the best receivers right now in the game, and also Stevie franchise Presley. He's a guy that's going to be dishing him a lot to him. So we have a couple ideas and stunts for those guys, but for the most part, we're looking to get into their secondary and force turns off their secondary lineup of guys. So
okay. This is a rematch of the Labor Day finals. What did sockeye do in that game to come out on top?
That was a game of stamina. Like both teams lost a bunch of players because of flights and injuries, and it just became a matter of mental toughness and at that point some conditioning. But this is a completely different team. We're taking this as that's all moot up to this point. This is a new team we're playing, so.
Absolutely. All right. Sockey's got several new faces on the team. How have those guys performed this year at Nationals?
Rock solid. We got a stellar farm system in Seattle with our juniors and with Voodoo, who's also a team that beats other club teams regularly. So they just fill right in, and they're right in our system right out of the go, like the old Santa Barbara scene used to be. So they just fit right in. They know all of our things coming right out of the get-go because we do so many camps and things too, and club camps too. So.
Nice. All right, thanks for taking a second to talk to us.
Yeah.
Natenberg now with the disc on the goal line.
Let's see what sockeye does here to try to take away Double Wide's set play. We have Double Wide setting up in a sort of an angled vertical stack into the end zone. Have two handlers in the backfield. And it looks like sockeye is sort of surrounding the stack with defenders.
Keep an eye on the resets here.
Ooh, and the give and go works for Double Wide, and they start the game with a big break to make it 1-0. Double Wide.
Some quick movement out of the backfield there off that timeout with Brandon Hill catching the goal. Nice little set play there from Double Wide.
Ooh, MC with a nice looking cut. Nice give and go. Ooh, Bestock launches a huck.
Oh!
Just too far out in front of Matt Rader there. And Double Wide has the disc again with an opportunity to break the sockeye O.
Matt Randall going right at it to Kurt Gibson.
Ooh, big left-handed grab there from Kurt Gibson. Goes up big. And they get the break. Kurt Gibson continues into the end zone for this Double Wide goal and the early 2-0 lead. That's two breaks for Double Wide.
Double Wide capitalizing on Sockey's miscues early in this game, forcing Sockeye to call an early timeout.
So pull coming from Double Wide. Big outside in pull. Lands about 5 yards inside the end zone. And it's centered up to Ben Wiggins. Mike Caldwell with the disc. Sockeye with the disc now on the line. Double Wide. Forcing flick. Ooh, Ben Wiggins is point blocked by Kurt Gibson. Kirk Gibson making an early impact in this game. I don't know. That just sort of looked like a lazy throw from Ben Wiggins there.
Didn't really step out there at all. Just kind of tried to put it out to space without making any move. And double wide again, attacking the end zone, only about 20 yards out.
And they lob a Huck to Gibson. Break Mark Huck over the top into the back corner of the end zone.
That's a beautiful put out to space for Gibson. Gibson pulls it down for the 3-0 lead. That's 3 consecutive breaks, Andrew. Double wide coming out fired up here.
This is incredible. I don't think anybody could have seen this one coming. Oh, we're seeing some great upfield defense from double wide here.
They really are. I mean, they're right on their cutter's heels on every single cut.
They're giving him nothing. Tyler Kinley puts it to Nate Castine for the goal. Sockeye finally gets on the board to make it 3-1.
That was exciting watching that big spike there. I thought someone might get hit.
Yeah, Nate Castine threw up a backhand blade of a spike. Fortunately, double wide player recognized it and ran out and made sure it didn't hit anybody.
Seen a really stilted game here from both of these teams. Looks like as double wide jumped out, I think both teams realized the enormity of this game. Both teams' seasons on the line here.
Castine, nice touch backhand up the line. Had a bid from Eberly there. Kinley with the disc. Throws the around forehand. Castine back to Kinley. Seth Wiggins with the disc. Looked like a turn, but I think it's going to be a foul.
Roy
Orliff
there from double wide getting involved in that throw to Kinley. I've got to say, with the number of calls here early, I'm surprised the observers aren't more involved in asking the players to maybe reduce the calls or even issue TMFs if some of these calls are excessive or some of the contact is excessive.
Well, we have a scoober to Nate Castine, and Castine throws a backhand break around the mark for the Sockeye goal.
That was Matt Skippy Sewell with the catch, and Sockeye gets their first break back. Double wide, looking a little rusty on offense there to start the game. That was their first 0 point, and they had 3 turnovers. A couple other scores for you right now. We got Capitals up on Ozone 5-2.
Pull goes up from double wide. Ben Wiggins receives up to Tim Garrett.
Ooh, Sockeye does come out with a vertical stack at this point. And Garrett looks like he may have been fouled on that pass.
Stephen Presley with the foul there.
Oh, I love this Garrett-Presley matchup.
And also we're seeing Tim Garrett and Kirk Gibson on the field together. This time on opposing teams and not teammates on Florida. MC with the disc on the sideline. Nice inside-out forehand for a huge gainer to Ray Ilian. Sockeye with a high stall count. Dumps it to Ben Wiggins. Ben Wiggins swings to Garrett in the middle of the field. Garrett being forced forehand by double wide. Garrett with his trademark hammer finds Mike Caldwell all alone.
Whew,
Back corner of the end zone.
That was quite a beauty there.
It was. He rolls with his hammer off safety, doesn't he?
He surely does. He's got the green light all the time.
Looks like they're sorting out where the stall count is coming in, and it's tapped back in by Cram. Castine with the disc. Sockeye with the disc on the sideline now, being forced forehand. Cram, nice upline cut, sends a forehand in the end zone, and it's floating. All right, and it's reeled in by Sockeye. One-handed grab next to the sideline. Double wide, swings it to the middle to Stephen Presley. Nice high release backhand break. Ooh. Double wide tries the inside-out forehand break there, but ends up turfing in front of the intended receiver, Kieran Thomas.
That was Jeff Loss going with the turn. That's actually double wide 6th offensive line turn of this game.
Wow. All right, so Thomas Sebi picks it up for the Sockeye D with a chance to take the lead. Ooh, the swing is off target over the head of Thomas Sebi, and double wide gets it. Ooh, observer calls it in. Sockeye looks like they're not happy about that call.
Woo, that was a tight play. Matthew Clark with the goal and adamant about it.
Yeah, Matthew Clark towed the line pretty well there, just in the very, very near corner of the end zone there.
Looks like near side observer Mike Nash with that line call.
All right, this back in for Sockey's offense. Matt Rader with the disc on the sideline being forced forehand. Moses Rifkin with a nice deep cut, but looked off. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. I don't think that was in the intended receiver there, Kyle.
No, it looked like it got around him, but luckily they had someone there to pick it up.
A near poach block. Ooh, Huck comes up.
Woo!
Oh, nice grab. Moses Rifkin reels in the goal, but it looks like there's a double wide injury, and it may go back to the thrower. We'll see if he puts this up again. Nope.
Goes
Oh,
right
he
back
does.
at it.
He does. Couple double wide defenders getting underneath.
Oh!
Wow.
Joe Sefton with the rip for the goal and for Sockeye.
What a grab. He really sized that jump up real well. Great read. Went up and just snatched it right out of the air.
Matt Randall from double wide poaching off that. Looked like he had a great play at it.
He did.
But Sefton just, launching himself to pull that one down.
Ooh, big forehand Huck goes up to Seth Wiggins. Ooh, and it's perfect. Seth Wiggins catches it just outside the end zone. Runs back, taps it in. Scuba fake there.
Whoa, not sure what happened right there.
Tyler Kinley pivoted and looks like there was an injury. Double wide, forcing forehand. Kieran Thomas marking Ben Wiggins. Ben Wiggins throws a forehand into the end zone to Nate Castine for the goal to put it back on serve and make it 6-5 in favor of Sockeye in the first half. Disc is in. Ooh, nice upline cut from Sockeye. Ooh, Nate Castine toes the end zone line for the goal and the Sockeye break to go up 7-5 in the first half of this open quarterfinal.
Ali Lennon there with the little backhand break there. And Sockeye back on the board again.
Because that Huck went out of bounds early and never came back in, gets to walk it up a ways. So disc in being forced backhand. Gibson with a nice inside-out backhand into the end zone.
Number 17, Jake Anderson.
Oh, wow.
Can't come down on the first bid, but gets it coming down.
And double wide now gets a chance to tie things up at 7 with a possible break. Kurt Gibson picks up. Ooh, sneaks a forehand Huck underneath Ray Ilian.
Jake Anderson. Oh! With Mike Caldwell on defense. And Ben Wiggins backing him up.
So Ben Wiggins with the disc again, running it up to the line. Ooh, Huck from Sockeye. From Moses to Mike Caldwell.
Moses trails it all the way in for the goal and the halftime 8-6 lead. Double wide out of a vertical stack here. Discussion there was between Max Cook on that from that reset position.
Kieran Thomas looking dump. Finds Melancon. Melancon on the sideline. Kieran Thomas pulling double duty as a handler right now.
Woo.
Oof. Eberle tips him to himself. Melancon in the middle of the field, puts up a huck. Backhand huck.
Oh!
Oh! Great grab there. You see who that was?
I think that was Eberle again.
Yeah, I think it was Eberle. Wow, fully outstretched layout grab there with his right hand.
Melancon
Just before it hit the ground.
Melancon could not have put that any further out and had that been caught, but that was a great grab there by Eberle.
Ben Wiggins being marked, as he has all game, by Kurt Gibson.
Big flat mark there from Kurt Gibson on Wiggins.
Dave Bestock with the disc.
That's a
forehand.
tight mark
Yeah,
right
it
there.
really is. Tight physical mark from Max Cook.
Cook, give him the business.
Bestock launches a flick. Who is that out there? Is that Wiggins? It is. Excuse me. It is a Wiggins. This time Seth Wiggins, who's all alone. He was open by about 5 yards there, huh?
Seth Wiggins gets free, and Bestock puts up a really nice forehand, just lays out in front of Wiggins, lets him run onto it.
I think we're probably going to see him playing for Chain Lightning next year, huh?
That is a big pickup for the Atlanta boys from Atlanta.
It's as big as they come. So, big sockeye pull. Lands in the hands of Melancon, middle of the field. Matthew Clark back to Melancon. Back to Melancon. Up to Kieran Thomas with the pop. Ooh, big gainer for double wide there. Up the sideline. Ooh, Kieran Thomas makes a nice contested grab by Skip Sewell.
That's a speedy matchup there with Sewell and Kieran Thomas.
Sure is. Nice bailout dump there. Matthew Clark with a cheeky little push pass. Ooh, nice little inside-out break for the goal and the spike for double wide.
Double wide's offense seems to be settling down here some in the second half, Andrew, giving their defense a few more chances.
Mike Caldwell sporting that trademark mohawk for, I believe, the third year in a row.
That's a good-looking mohawk. He does a lot of work to that thing.
It is a mean mohawk. Bestock fields that pull. Ooh, backhand huck from the lefty.
Adam Holt going big down to Ray Ilian.
Ray Ilian makes a nice grab. He's a heck of a receiver for Sockeye.
He's got springs in his legs.
And there it is, a quick little give and go for Sockeye, who makes the offense look easy.
Yeah, it looks like double wide needs to make a couple adjustments there on their defensive line, maybe go straight up a little more. I think that TMF against them maybe back them off the mark some and is helping Sockeye's offense free up a bit. Orloff with the disc, going to check it in. Unmarked. Matt Skippy Sewell a few yards off of him.
Ooh, sends it in the end zone. That's a goal. Is that Rory Orloff?
Orloff
With the
up to
grab
Max
there?
Cook. To Max Cook for the goal. Just lays it up to him.
All right. Well, double wide's offense looking good in this second half. Makes it 9-10 Sockeye. Puts the pressure on the double wide D to go out and get some breaks. All right. Big outside in pull from double wide. Bit short though. Fielded by Wiggins. Centered to Bestock in the middle of the field. Out to Mike Caldwell on the sideline. Gets it up to Rader. Rader with a nice flat backhand break to Ray Ilian, who comes underneath. Ray Ilian dumps to Bestock. Bestock to Wiggins. Wiggins up to Mike Caldwell. Sockeye offense is looking very good right now. Oh, Mike Caldwell with a slicing inside-out break.
Oh,
Ben Wiggins continues into the end zone to Tim Garrett for the goal.
that is some great movement from the Sockeye offense. No one holding on the disc for longer than 1 or 2 seconds there. Just keeping this double wide defense off balance.
Yeah, I think that was the best offense we've seen from either team all game here.
Agreed.
You would think that double wide might learn from that to try to, do some kind of junk or zone to take away Sockeye's play, because Sockeye is making the offense look easy.
The one danger, of course, for that zone-to-man transition is that you might not get the right matchups off the transition.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Ooh, nice bid there on Kieran Thomas. Kieran Thomas puts it into the end zone, and it's macked. Oh, wow.
Looks like Thomas Sebi got a little piece of that, but Max Cook still able to come down with that throw from Kieran Thomas.
Yeah, he ran it down deep in the end zone there. Bestock with the disc.
And there's the transition. Double wide into man-to-man. Oh, excuse me, still in the zone. Seems to be a bit of a matchup zone.
Wiggins with the disc.
Oh, there's a transition, but some confusion on the double wide defense, letting the handlers free. And Sakai moves it up the field. Oh!
Huge bid from double wide, but looks like Andrew Fleming scores the goal there for Sakai. Nate does have some big pulls, having fielded some of his pulls at Northwest Regionals myself. Credit to him. Great pulls for a young player. Double wide found some space over the top, and now they're just on the doorstep. Ooh, nice shot from Salad to, not quite sure there, but I believe there's a call. All right, Melancombe with the disc right outside the end zone. Ooh,
Max Cook breaking free from that dump position. Up line, gets that catch from Dave Melancombe. Brings it to 11-12 Sakai. Just got word that Ironside pulled out their quarterfinals match against Ring of Fire 15-11 and will be moving on to the semifinals.
Sakai forced to dump it, take a big loss, but gets it back almost right away. Tim Garrett with the disc. Puts a forehand up. Ooh, nice one-handed grab. And it's a goal.
Is that CK back on the field again?
Nah.
I apologize, not CK. Let me find out who that one is. That is Adam Holt for Sakai.
So disc is back in. Melancombe with it. Hammer over the top to Kieran Thomas. And it's perfect. He makes a nice one-handed hammer grab for the double wide goal to get within one late in this second half quarterfinals here at the UPA Championships. Sakai up 13-12.
Sakai working again out of their vertical stack.
Dave Bestock with the disc. Looking. Ooh, finds Ben Wiggins for a dump. Ben Wiggins again being marked by Kurt Gibson. Moses Rifkin earns an under. Matt Rader with a nice horizontal cut there.
Ben Wiggins coming up across the field. Oh,
Ooh.
nice catch.
Nice grab by Bestock there. Bestock looping forehand up the line. Sakai just outside the end zone. Looping backhand to Moses for the Sakai goal.
Sakai bringing it to game point, 14-12 here. Oh, great dump defense.
From Jimmy Chu there. Forces the turnover. And now Sakai's disc for a chance at a berth into the semis after a quarterfinals exit last year.
About 20 yards outside the end zone. And Sakai burns a timeout.
I think that's the right call. Last two times Sakai had the disc, they almost immediately took chances. But with the game on the line here and the disc in their hands, timeout is the right call. Some quick movement there from Sakai. Thomas Sebi with the disc. Wiggins swings out to Nick Castine. Wiggins again in the middle of the field, looking to break the mark. Looking for a dump now. High stall count. Jimmy Chu with the disc near the sideline. Good defense from double wide here, forcing the Sakai handlers to swing it back and forth. Ooh, nice inside out break from Seth Wiggins there. Thomas Sebi with the disc now.
Pick call downfield here.
Sakai about 5 yards outside the end zone. Quick movement. Thomas Sebi now right on the doorstep. Push pass. Goal! Sockeye and a berth into the semis.
Spencer Wallace for Sockeye with the final catch there to win the game 15-12. Nice movement from Sockeye there after they got the disc, using both sides of the field, moving it very quickly. Sebi, the big guy, kind of anchoring their offense there a little bit.
That's right. He was almost every other pass, him and Seth Wiggins. That was the first break of the half for either team. Couldn't have come in a better time for Sockeye. And every team likes to win on defense.